I'm back at the Disneyland Resort this week to check up on Avengers Campus, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the Tomorrowland refurbishment, and much more. So how about you and I dive right in. Over here in downtown Disney, Asian Street Eats is finally open. It's under construction for a while, but now it's ready to go. So in a separate video, we'll try some of the food and see how it tastes. Over here at Jamba Juice, they're still working on the exterior facade. Should be open sometime this year though, maybe late January, early February. Inside World of Disney, all of the holiday decorations have been taken down, at least a majority of them. I'm sure there's a couple little stragglers here and there, but they have a lot of 2020 merch. So if you're a fan of getting the 2020 t-shirts and whatnot, you can get them all here in World of Disney. On a side note, look at this t-shirt, Powerline. That's cool. Love that. How much is it? Remember, you get your annual pass discount. It is $34.99, so average pricing. In just a few days, the Rise of the Resistance attraction opens, so all of the merch is slowly but surely making its way into all the shops. This particular shirt is $34.99 as well. Alrighty, we've made it into California Adventure. We're gonna head over to the Pixar Pal Around to take a look, bird's eye look at the Avengers Campus construction. So let's jump on over there. So from what we saw on the Pixar Pal Around, the Avengers Campus is making some pretty good progress. The Spider-Man attraction is seeing a lot of little details pop up, which is great. The faux brick work that is happening looks fantastic from that angle. And of course, there's a lot of work happening backstage, which is great as well. Nothing behind Cars Land just yet, like behind the Luigi's. There's still that structural steel that's up, but nothing crazy as far as that second phase addition to the project. It's just all the first phase stuff right now. And then some of the meet and greet areas are slowly but surely shaping up, which is nice. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what month this opens up in. It's either gonna open up in late July or August. I don't think it's gonna be opening up a little bit earlier than that, just based on the time schedule and what they're working on right now. But we'll keep an eye on it every week and see how the construction progresses, and especially if we don't have any rain or anything like that in the next few weeks, they're definitely going to make some nice movement on the project. All right, next up for us is the Incredicoaster, so let's go ahead and give it a ride.
Tremendous, darling. You make Auntie Edna so proud.
So what's cool here at Disney California Adventure, there's an all-new annual pass holder lounge right above the Golden Vine Winery restaurant. It's right across from Cars Land. Can't miss it. It's a beautiful restaurant right on the parade route. And yeah, this is strictly for annual pass holders. So if you are an AP holder for the Disneyland Resort, you can come up here, have a nice drink, enjoy the beautiful views. It's a nice little setting. Not too many people can sit up there, so I'm sure the wait times can get a little long, but they open up at 11:45 noonish, and they go until 1 hour before park closing. So you have plenty of time to go check it out. But yeah, if you're an AP holder, definitely check out the new AP lounge right above the Golden Vine Winery. The progress on the new Spider-Man attraction opening up this year, it's crazy to say that now, opening up this year, is moving along pretty nicely. A lot more details have been showing up, and especially the new cell towers that are up on the left-hand side of the building. Still a lot of sheeting going on in the probably the middle section of the structure. On the far right of the structure, a lot of the faux brick or probably real brick is up and going, and more little fine details are slowly but surely emerging. So it's exciting to see this project continue to move along at a really nice pace, and ever so slowly but surely the concept art is coming to fruition here, and it's actually really cool to see. It's definitely, again, striking difference between what else is around, but it's nice to see these things moving along really, really nicely. Over here by the Guardians of the Galaxy, they're still working on the paving project. Walls are still up on the trolley route here. So hopefully they'll wrap this up in the next couple weeks or so. I would assume it wouldn't take longer than that, because the first paving project on the other side of these walls didn't take too long at all. So I would assume the same goes for this particular project. Oh, well, look at this. A hidden Mickey in the making. Look at that. I think it's so cool how the custodial team does little bits of magic throughout the park like this. They also do the water pictures during the summer, but how neat is this? You can find little hidden Mickeys throughout the resort. Already we've made the jump to Disneyland, so how about we go ahead and check out what's going on in this park. Now, like I said earlier, the holiday season has come to an end here at the Disneyland Resort, but you can still see they have a lot of the decorations still up. And of course, some of the holiday offerings are still playing after, just like for the rest of the week. But then after that, they go ahead and cease all of that and they move to the next celebration, which will be the Lunar New Year over at Disney California Adventure. So here at the entrance of Tomorrowland, the scaffolding has come down on the right side of the entrance to reveal the old mural, but with an updated, shiny little iridescent look, which is kind of neat. So when you view this from different angles, it kind of shines in different colors, which is pretty cool. So for a while there, I was speculating on if they were going to change this heavily, but it looks like they've kept the same design. And also, they've removed a lot of the plants here, so it looks like they'll go ahead and do some new shrubbery and make this really pop, which will be cool in the next couple weeks. By the way, if you can't already tell, it is very busy here at Disneyland. It is the day after the last day of the holiday season, which is a Monday. Today is January 6th, so a lot of the annual pass holders are not blocked out anymore. So there's a lot of people in the park today. Hyperspace Mountain will be making the jump to Lightspeed on out of here. So the last day to ride this is January 7th. And then after a couple days, it'll reopen to the normal Space Mountain. So for those that love Hyperspace Mountain, unfortunately it is taken off until further notice. Also on the outside of the Tomorrowland Theater, they're still working on the new staircase that leads up to the second deck here. Been working on this for quite some time, so I would assume this will be done in the next month. Wouldn't say in the next couple of weeks, because who knows at this point. As far as any other signs of refurbishment on the heavily speculated huge renovation of Tomorrowland, I haven't really seen anything yet. It's just the front half of Tomorrowland and of course what's happening back here at Space Mountain's exit. But I'm sure if it's true and they're going to start a renovation, we'll start seeing that sometime this year, if not into next year. But if it's going to happen sooner than later, then yeah, I would assume that they're going to start bulldozing a lot of this stuff relatively soon. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, go ahead and smash the like button. And if you're new here and you love Disney content, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week. As we make our way to Mickey's Toontown to cover Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, I just want to point out that today is the last day for It's a Small World holiday. So the attraction closes on the 7th, same day as Hyperspace Mountain, and the removal of all the holiday decorations goes in effect for the next couple weeks. And it should reopen, I believe the time Rise of the Resistance opens up on the 17th. Over here at Mickey's Toontown, no visible work on the all-new attraction opening up in a couple years. It's a huge show space, so we haven't gone vertical yet, so I'll keep an eye on it every week to see when the first steel beam appears on site, which I'm sure will be in the next month and a half or so. Depends on how quickly they're grading the ground and how fast they're digging for that support structure for the new show building. Like I said, we'll keep an eye on it every week. Super excited for this attraction to open up. Only a few more days left and we finally get to experience one of the coolest Disney attractions. Rise of the Resistance opens up on the 17th, which is next week, the day of me filming this. Super excited. I'm going to be here opening day really early in the morning, so if you're here, feel free to say hi, but I'm super stoked for this attraction. I cannot wait. Wasn't able to make it out to Orlando, Florida for the opening, but I had to wait an extra few weeks, but I am super excited to ride this. Like, it's just unbelievable. My anticipation is really killing me. And then one thing I forgot to mention in my last video is they finally have the Coke droids here at Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. They have them at Walt Disney World. They finally have them here. They have a Coca-Cola one and of course a Sprite droid over by the First Order Cargo store. Well, this is new this week. They've put up the stanchions in the outdoor queue space for Rise of the Resistance, as the indoor cave section is right over here. Looks like they're prepping for opening next week. They are doing cast member previews of this attraction. They have been cycling it every single day now. And I believe cast member previews for just about everyone on property is next week. I'm not sure, my cast member friends haven't really updated me on the exact date, but I do know for sure that it is in a couple days. How exciting though, they get to ride it and experience the magic of one of the coolest rides ever built. All right, well, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you love Disney content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because I have brand new videos every single week and you won't want to miss out on that. I also have an Instagram page at Theme Park Obsession, and I post there quite frequently, stuff that I usually don't post here on YouTube, so be sure to follow that as well. But other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.